morning slash evening slash time zone is going well. We hanging out. So I will say I am a little bit tired. I'll talk more about it during stream, but we walked a lot of houses yesterday and maybe found one kind of promising one, but no great like standouts. We don't have a house yet. It's sad. Hey Absol, thank you for the head pats. I can definitely use them. So I do have the schedule made for next week. What we are looking at right now is I have to turn 2 pages because it's a month in my calendar. Tomorrow should be Zero Escape. Wednesday will be a bit of a shorter stream because I have a doctor's appointment through Zoom at 11 a.m. But we can still get like an hour and a half in. It is Sutiki Dane. It's the Distant Worlds version, which I probably should be playing on stream, but that's another story. And then Friday is our subathon slash donathon. I say subathon because that's just kind of what we like, the general cultural thing, but it's more of a donathon, really. And then Sunday, after the subathon, I am going to take off because I think I'm going to be dead or doing homework or house viewing. But we getting there. We getting there. This song is so nice. So many feels. But we have other good music coming because it's Harvestella Day. I still don't know if we're actually gonna like beat this on stream or not. But we're definitely gonna play it today. I haven't actually really touched it since we saved either. Like since we stopped the other day. It's kind of funny. I just have not had time. It's been so sad.
You can tell them.
And my husband's been not sharing. He has not been a good child. Ask him to share, and he's not sharing. There it is. I don't know why it didn't pull up the first time. But let's go. Let go. Okay. Alright. And I do have coffee. I'm still drinking my coffee, I should say. So that's another thing. There's so many things we're going to be bringing up that have been happening since I streamed last. So, oh yeah, we're hoping this saved where I wanted it to, roughly. No, it's mine, not yours. You didn't even want a Switch. Who was the one that went and got the Switch years ago? It was me. All me. My Switch. Okay. No, that's fine then. We already saw this the other day. So, okay. The first story that I will tell. Today is going to have a lot of stories since we've already seen this part in particular. Mr. Ernest there, my husband, went to go make coffee this morning, and our coffee machine's possessed. Yeah, it's great. It stopped working. No power. Go brr. Oh, I had power, but it like wasn't working. And then he went and got a new coffee maker. He braved the outside at 7:30 a.m., which I was sure not willing to do. And when he got home with the new coffee maker and the box and everything, our old one magically turned on and started brewing right then. We don't understand. We really don't. It's so sad though. That I do know. We need coffee. Coffee's important. Alright, what do we got? So we can't do our hammer yet. We're one thing short for the hammer. Sag. Can't do a kitchen yet. Our friend bailed on us because of course she did. But I've decided the red-haired girl is just like a cat, which makes her super appropriate to be our waifu. Only those with culture understand. Unlike Flip. Flip does not understand. Flip isn't cultured. That's what that means. Yes, I'm gonna bully him without him even being here. It's even worse because it's like, oh no, I hope he goes back and sees it in the VOD. Alright, I don't think I have any seeds ATM. No, I don't. I just got nom-noms. Do I have anything from mailbox? Can I have free stuff? They didn't give me anything free. It's very sad. I'm being bullied. Where's my freebies? Can I have my rock? Oh. We can make a hammer. We did it, Reddit. Alright. So I do want to get the hammer. Oh, we have enough for that too. Interesting. Honestly, that's a fancy hammer. Okay, I can break small rocks. I was curious about that from actually before. I didn't remember exactly the size of rocks I could break. It does say small rocks. To destroy processors or fencers. And it doesn't work on crops. Okay. Thank you. So, but yes, we now have, I am pleased to announce, a possessed microwave, because that's what everybody wants, am I right? Or not microwave, coffee maker. And then, oh, Krishna was pissed last night. So we went out yesterday house shopping from about, we left around 2:30 and we got back around 6, I want to say, so about 3.5 hours. However, that 3.5 hours was right smack in the middle of the time I normally feed them for dinner. And he was not amused that he got dinner about an hour and a half, 2 hours late. Oh, he was not amused. He wouldn't even talk, like, stay in the room with us all evening. It was actually kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry, but his protesting just amuses me a lot. It's like, yes, you are such a deprived little void. Oh, I missed his baby rock. No, wrong way. So that was part of our entertainment when we got home. However, mostly we were just dead because we drove a lot, we walked a lot. As far as houses go, to keep you guys up in the loop, most of the houses looked like they wanted to murder me. In fact, there was a spider, I'm pretty sure, that was plotting it. It was terrible. And they weren't sympathetic to my plight of that spider was as big as Hari's paw. I am not okay with that. Like, no. It's looking like, ha, you don't like spiders. No, I don't. I do not like spiders. I can confirm this. They need to be murdered with fire. The only time spiders are allowed to live is if a hornet is in the house. If like yellow jacket, hornet, anything like that, the spider may stay depending on the spider. I'm willing to compromise. The enemy of my enemy is my ally. Also flies, like, because this apartment that we live in right now also has a really bad, they're called sewer flies. problem, which I had never even heard of until I started living here. Like, I've lived in the South my whole life. I've never heard of these things. And once they get into this apartment, and they come in through the, like, lines. Yeah, but spiders can poke wasps too. Leave me alone. I'm telling my story. No one asked your opinion. Go back to Victoria. Oh, I forgot my node. Give me node. Actually, I think I'm gonna spend today, trying to work on mapping the farm out real quick. Actually, there's no point in mapping the farm out, thinking about it. Not until I get the... They kind of have like an aetheryte system in this game. And it's not open yet. But soon. But as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah. Spider's evil. That's the TLDR. The truly important thing to know. How much money do I have? Ah, crap, I didn't mean to hit that. So, I've been playing Xenoblade, off stream a bit, mainly because about 20 minutes of Xenoblade works better than Benadryl, I've found. Like, laying in bed and just mapping. I took all the times that I have nearly fallen asleep on stream playing Xenoblade. Because Xenoblade can be very exciting, but when you're just mapping, it's like so soothing and you get into such a meditative state. I can be wide awake, 20 minutes in bed with Xenoblade, I'm out. I can't hold my eyes open. I love it. It has become my new sleep trick. I haven't even been watching, like, usually I watch Twitch going to bed. Or actually we're chapter, I thought we were chapter 2. Oops. I think we're starting chapter 2 like right now though. And I still didn't look at how much money I had. But yeah. Oh, I think it just takes time actually. Oh well. We'll run around and pick up chests. But yeah, For the Curious, day 7 is where it kind of opens up. I forgot the exact day. I was thinking day 10, but day 7 apparently is where it opens up, and I know this because my husband has been stealing the Switch and wouldn't give it back at all. He's further than me. I'm sulking. And no, I don't think I'll catch up in this stream. Better be. Sitting there taking all my fun. He didn't want this game. He had Victoria 3. That was what he told me. He said, I have Victoria 3. I don't need another game. All these fishy spots. I want my treasure. Where treasure? Treasure. Oh, that's gonna be something. I actually don't remember that. Treasure. There's a treasure. Ooh, seeds. Thank you. I'm broke. I will gladly take seeds because they're extortion.
You look busy.
Excuse you? He just snarked at me. I heard that you look busy. Guess we can't rob the mayor. Sad. He's not even in here. There's no security. He'd never know we did it. There's plausible deniability here, I'm telling you. Oh, now you'll talk to me? Don't go causing trouble for my sister. I'm busy enough as it is, so please just behave yourself. I didn't know the clinic had 2 floors, gonna admit. Aww, this is a cute little room. I don't think I've ever been in here, actually. So when I did play the demo, I was trying to optimize things as much as physically possible because it was day limit and story limited. And you can kinda, you didn't stop and smell the roses. You had 14 days. And I was really trying not to, spam repeat saves. So, I'll go back when I want to go back.
Oh, did you come to see me?
Ooh. So that's what her voice sounds like. Interesting. Oh, she really does have sick people in beds. She has a lot of sick people in beds. She's actually busy. I couldn't tell, actually, originally. Because, it seemed more like she, wasn't. I don't know how you can say, politely. No, she was just walking randomly on this road. I thought she had plenty of free time. But I guess not. So at 10 p.m., it's gonna throw me inside anyways. Right now, until it takes the baby gloves off, so I'm just using this time to basically get the free teleport while I map. Maybe. While I look for treasure. I thought there was more in here. Ooh, the evening theme's nice, actually. I don't think I've heard it before. I've never actually tried to be here in the evening. Wait, there's a vacant house here and they couldn't be bothered to give me that? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. The realtor got back to me. We were supposed to go out house hunting again today, but we're not gonna be going. That's also why I was a little cautious about stream. But I'm just telling him that we won't be going. Or that... Hold on 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, I was trying to type and send, but we were potentially going out again today. It didn't end up working out. Oh no, my husband just went to the bathroom and Krishna's already stole his seat. Also, I forgot to fix the thing. I need to macro it. I really do. But yeah, Krishna is like preening himself. I don't even want to call it bathing because Krishna's being so smug about it. Like, he's bathing in my husband's chair, but it's not about like the bathing. It's about the fact that he has this incredibly smug expression on his face. And I had forgotten to tell the realtor that, like, I mean, I can go on my birthday. Subathon less so, but I can go, but I would prefer not to since my birthday is coming up right by the subathon. In fact, next year it might even, my birthday might actually be on the subathon, like, because I probably want to do that yearly, I think. We'll see how it goes this year, but I'm leaning towards that. But we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty, I'm almost done with my second cup of coffee. There's another sound coming from the bed. That's because that's our waifu. That's our wife. She's back. I love this song. Like, I don't. Is that a guitar? I can't tell. I think it's a guitar. Just that riff is like so mysterious yet soothing. It reminds me a lot of an Octopath, like, construction and music. I'm not musically inclined. I do apologize. I have no idea of music stuffs. But I like the sound of this. Is that a book? I don't know what a book. Oh. It's more of a diary than a book. Oh, I'm sorry. My mom always told me to keep a handwritten record of daily events. I always thought it was silly, but here I am, getting some use out of it after all. Do you like to reread stuff? Red-haired girl Chan? Not really. This is the first time I've read over this, actually. I'm confirming who I am and how I lived my life. My diary is probably the only way I can do that now. Wonder where, like, that diary is kind of big. Where did she put that in her armor? Or, like, on her? Logistics not clicking, error 4 I must have been pulled here by a rip in the fabric of space-time, or something along those lines. That sounds terrifying. If the course of history has changed, then there's a good chance that the future I know no longer exists. But if I have memories of what's written in here, then I'm reaffirming that what I remember is still real. It's a small comfort knowing I haven't completely altered my memories or vanished due to some time paradox. You know, it is funny, in all seriousness, that I think of two games that I feel like have done good time travel stories. And one of them is by Square Enix. In fact, most JRPG fans probably know the exact one I'm talking about at that. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger and Ys 8. Ys 8 is actually the other game that I would consider, like, the time travel in it is fascinating, how it's constructed, and uses, like, really interesting mechanics. But it's like, Square Enix can write a decent time travel story. They've also written 13-2, however, which was touted as the Chrono Trigger killer, and we all kind of laughed hysterically because that is not a Chrono Trigger killer. Its time travel stuff was terrible. Like, bad. Batable? Yeah, batable. It was batable. Glad to help. But all that aside, this diary is all the proof I have that I am who I am. Oh no, I feel like I'm reading philosophy again. You lost me. This is... She dumb. You gotta slow down, waifu-chan. All you need to know is that this diary is something like a compass that'll help me get back to my own time. That is a stretch, I feel. Like, yes, it will help guide you in affirming your identity, I understand that. But I'm curious why it would help her get back to her own time. You do have compasses in this time, right? Maybe, but I don't know how to use it. I want to go home, but if I have no recollection of where home is, then how would I know which way to go? I mean, yes, but if you're talking potentially alternative worlds, which that's what I think this actually is. I don't think it's time travel. I think it's an alternative world. We'll use Chrono Cross. That's my working theory. Of course, I haven't beat the game or really know the story, so that could be super wrong, but that's my working theory is, okay, this is an alternative, like, thing, or world that she was somehow switched into for some reason. My Apple Watch is yelling at me that I haven't moved enough today. Does it not understand? Moving is evil. Here, you go charge. I don't want you yelling at me anymore. Anyway, that's enough lecturing for one day. Wonder how long they're gonna keep that little Halloween there for the cat. I'm tired. Good night. Ma'am, I love your hair. I love her hair. Morning. Alright, it's your turn to be the omen this time. The what? Wait, how come you get to decide? Who are you anyways? Sounds like some people are talking outside. Go and see what's happening. Do I have to? So I want to see. Okay, good. I was making sure. I snuck a redeem in that I didn't tell anyone about, and I'm seeing how long it takes people to find it. Of course, saying that, people are gonna go look now, but I still got a few days in, so that's okay. That's okay. What's an omen? I've heard people talking about those. Are you serious? You don't know Princess in the Omen? What? You're so behind the times. How can you not know Princess in the Omen? It's so popular. Oh, hey, Stumblebum. Thanks. I love it. How you doing, Stumblebum? Oh, speaking of, because I just saw it on the overlay. Hey, I need to make a tweet announcement actually saying we hit over 200 followers on Twitch, which is, yay, milestone! Also, we're like 80% of the way there to the follower goal. That is super exciting. For the end of the year. And the other thing is, what was it? Oh, new emotes. New emotes are in the works. I have sent off all the ref sheets and proof of concepts to the artist, to our emo artist, our local emote gremlin, and they have begun work on them and actually sent me all the sketches back. So we will be getting them, well, the concept sketches back, I should say, like where they converted my chicken scratch into something that actually resembles a picture and not a 3-year-old with a crayon. And so I actually am commissioning 12 of them. Some of them will be animated, some of them will go on other tier slots, some of them will go on bit slots. Basically, I'm doing all the emotes that I have access to right now, plus I'm going to make a slight assumption and assume we will hit 50 subs to unlock the final affiliate sub goal for like emotes, because past 50 you don't earn anything as affiliate for emote goals. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna get 4 more, and if we do, then we get the final emote slot, and then the only emotes we will add from there until and if, because I'm not sure. I think our community is gonna thrive, but I'm not sure Twitch is gonna be there long enough to see it happening for more emotes. So yeah. But those emotes, once I get them, they will be uploaded to Twitch. They will be uploaded to Discord, of course, and we will go from there. But yes, also a PSA I forgot to... No, I don't think I forgot. I think I did mention it, but I will say if you do join our Discord, the Kit Patet Tea Lounge, we are currently... we have stickers now for the emotes as well, so they can be a bit bigger. So, that's quick PSA that I keep forgetting about, that I'm starting to remember more of. But now I realize, me. Okay. Also, allergies are death. Hashtag get a house fund. Hashtag get a house fund. Preferably one that doesn't have a hole through its ceiling like the one of the ones we saw yesterday. Yay! Alright. How you doing, Stumblebum? How did you know I was here? Are you kids stalking me? Oh, because Cress told me. Cress, why are you ratting us out like that? Why would they call you Stumblebum? I don't know either, to be honest. He was so smug about that. He immediately went up there and gave himself a bath. Krishna is now getting squished. Don't feel bad for him, he deserves this. Actually, now that you're here, this is a good chance for me to sneak off unnoticed. Waifu-chan, why? Don't sick us with the babysitting duty. Wait, where are you going? I just remembered I have something to do. Something very specific, I can tell. But don't mind me, your friend here has candy. I'll laugh when these kids don't know what candy is. Candy? Oh no, they know. This is like when I say kibble to Krishna. There she goes. She was so pretty. She is, isn't she? What now? Still wanna play Princess and the Omen Bond? I say Vaughn, it probably is Van. I'm too used to FF12. Forget Princess and the Omen. We're already at Bird's Eye Bray. Let's go to our secret hideout. Oh yeah, good idea. You have a secret hideout? These are some... I'm telling you, the kids actually run this town. Like, it feels like they're the only competent ones in this town, I swear. We built it ages ago, even before you came here, Stumblebum. We've been here 4 days. That wasn't that long ago. I take back my comment of you guys knowing what you're doing. You don't have a solid perception of time. Are You sure about this? It's our secret place. We're not supposed to tell anyone. Well, Stumblebum is our junior, so we've got to be nice and show her around. How is Stumblebum our junior in any way? Also, valid question. I'm 3 of you. Well, we came to Birdie's Parade first. Doesn't that make us higher ranking? Actually, yeah, that checks out. That's how colonialism... No, actually colonialism doesn't work that way. What we're doing is more of colonialism because they were here first, but we're kicking them out and saying, no, it's ours now, go back to your hut. Yeah, this is all making sense, actually. Can confirm. You're right! You're just bursting to see our secret hideout, aren't you, Stumblebum? I can't. I have to go along with them. It's gonna be amazing. Next up, the secret hideout. Follow me. Like, I can sun a lot of these characters, but the kids are like so precious. They really are. And they actually are more competent than some of the townspeople, so check this out. Here is our secret hideout. Oh no, they're slimies. Ah! Monsters destroyed our secret hideout. But what about our treasure? We left it in there. Oh, this isn't good. I like how blank-faced our character is. Like, no emotion. Just, oh, they're mob. Time murder. Reminds me of, like, ARR. Warrior Blight. Stumblebum? You want me to take down the monsters for you? Yes! Thank you, Stumblebum. Avenge us for the secret hideout. With our not gunblade. That's totally not a gunblade. Why would you ever think it's a gunblade? I swear if it was any other company. No. Wait, no. No, never mind. I was gonna say if it was any other company, they probably would have, like... Oh, can I mine? Oh. They're not letting me mine. Sad. You did it! Those monsters are toast! Now to check on the treasure. Wait! There's more! Why are we skipping frames? More of them. That one looks big enough to be their parent. I don't care who they are. Stumblebum, get them! This enemy is even stronger than the last. Try out a new skill on them. You gain skills from each job skill board under Job in the menu. There are some skills that can be performed in battle and others that give an effect simply for having them. Use Job Points, JP, in order to gain skills. JP accumulates as you defeat enemies in battle. Blaze. We're gonna set them on fire. That was a weak blaze. Also, she's missing. Please miss. Or stop missing, rather. Not please miss. Don't miss. That's what I meant. Attribute weaknesses. Enemies have certain attributes that they are weak to. Attacking an enemy with said attribute increases the amount of damage you can do. Is there more? No. No more slime friends. Sad. I hope you didn't get hurt. Are you okay? Phew, that's good. You know, when the parents showed up, I thought we were done for. You're so strong, Stumblebum. Look, over there. That's our treasure. It's still in one piece. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Stumblebum. We owe you one. They do. The kids owe me. I will cash in that favor later when I need to rob their parents' house. You headed back home with Vaughn and the others. I'm not gonna stop calling. It's like Anne. If I see Anne now, I say On because of Persona 5. Even though I don't even like Persona 5, really. It's a thing. Kala! Yikes, Chris! Oh no, they in trouble. They in much trouble. Vaughn. And is that you, Vint? Milika? What are you doing here? We were, being bad gremlins. Ah, the jig is up. You explain the situation to Chris. I see. A secret hideout. Kids, look what they dragged you into. You only came to check up on them and you ended up fighting monsters. I know, Stumblebum was so cool. She took down those monsters like it was a piece of cake. Vaughn, her name is not Stumblebun, now is it? This person has a name and it's Kala. Oh, it is? Well, Kala, thank you so much. Thank you. You go around traveling, you're strong. You're just so cool, Kala. Yes, yes. Ravish in my greatness. I saved you from the level 2 slimes. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm impressive. Anyways, I'm glad you're all okay. Well, but why are we not ravishing in how cool I was? Don't change the topic, Chris. So I want to make sure, since the encoding looks like it's doing some weird stuff, and we already had problems with the card, I'm gonna reset it real quick. Sorry. Reset it and lose lungs, you know, the standard. Good news, at least I don't feel like I'm not taking pain pills for the shot anymore. It's been not even a week. Like, I really do feel like the bivalent wasn't as bad. I felt kind of bad for one, like, 5-hour period. But definitely worth it, I will say. I would rather have the shot than COVID. But you know, I'm still going to have to march you all home until your parents found the hideout you made in Bird's Eye Bray. Oh, look at the one. He's shaking. No, Chris, please. I'm begging you. Beg all you want. It won't help you now. You best get your apologies ready. I love her. I love how she's just shrugging like, yep, we screwed. Mom's gonna be so mad again. I'll take the kids the rest of the way. See you around, Kala. Keep me updated about the girl as well. Wait, Chris. Kala was gonna give us some candy before we go home. I don't have any candy. Aw, shucks. Poor little guy. He actually believed our waifu. He has good taste. Good standards. Alright, we got some more stuff to... Where even am I on the farm? I feel so bad asking. It's like, where exactly am I? This farm is actually a lot bigger than it initially seems. Also, I found out what I was trying to show... Oh, I can't show it there. It's the field itself, like not this field, but the main farm that goes up 6 levels. Ooh, we got a shiny. Go us. Alright. Is it over this way? Yay, we found our farm! Plus, yay, we need more crops. Because all we have right now are 2 carrots. I guess technically they're not carrots. They're carrot. They're fake carrots. Maybe these are the GMO carrots everyone's warning me about. They can't be called carrots for legal reasons. I don't know that I'm gonna be buying this many, but you know, just in case. So I should also disclaim, I woke up, because of daylight savings. I unfortunately live in a state, like most people in the US, that participate in this terrible tradition of sleep hazing. Because that's basically what it is sleep hazing. Ooh, thank you, sir. I really like those. That helps. But it throws your biological clock off for the lulz, and in doing so, yeah, I want to keep all that. I woke up at what is now, what would have been 5 a.m., which is an hour early for me, but still, like, acceptable, basically, to now, where it is 4 a.m. So it feels, so I got up at 4 a.m., technically. I do have regrets in my life. So it's not, like, absolutely terrible, I guess. But definitely some mild levels of regret. Can confirm. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about, Glad. It's amazing how you don't even really need context. You just need to hear 3 seconds of it to know exactly what I mean. There's actually talks that apparently it's gonna be left up to, quote-unquote, the state's discretion soon. And if my state's discretion isn't nuking this thing to oblivion, I want them all out. I mean, I want them all out anyways, pretty much, but I really want them out if we do not come to the agreement that this is a terrible tradition that, as I just called it, is basically hazing for your sleep. It's been up to the States for a while. Yeah, but apparently there's a lot more paperwork involved, and they're looking at getting rid of the paperwork or something like that. And it's like, well, it'll make 10 different, what's it called? Like 10 different, time zones in the US, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Just make it end. Put me out of my misery. But yes, as any proper American is able to, Vlad is able to pick up and know instantly about this absolutely atrocious tradition that we shouldn't be following in the first place. Because apparently the states are getting to decide if you are on daylights or standard. Because what I've been told is some states want to go standard, some want to go daylight, and so there could be 2 per time zone. And right now, before the legislation goes through, you have to be on standard if you do what Arizona did. I personally am a fan of whatever we just came out of. I think it's DST. Yeah, it's DST. Because my friends, like, it's easier to work with my friends' schedules that way, but otherwise I don't really care. Just make this stop. And I still maintain, make it stop. Like, let's just screw everybody's biological clocks twice a year for the lulz, because it doesn't affect actually when we're going in and out of things, since we live in a non-sleeping market these days. Yay! I have feelings, if it's not obvious. I got up, so it would have been 5 a.m. when I got up today, which is early for me, but not like unheard of early. It was technically 4 a.m. And do you know who in fact doesn't follow daylight savings or any time conversion? My cats and their kibble schedule. Is they're like, why are the humans not up? Why are we not getting nibbles on time? We need to scream at the top of our little kitty lungs because our food is an hour late. Yeah, like, going back the other way is somewhat helpful because it's like, okay, they'll take food an hour early with no complaints, but an hour later, they think they're gonna die. Like, they will completely keel over and die from 1 hour missed of kibble. I don't know if we've actually formally seen the show, so... Oh yeah, yesterday they were mad at us too, particularly Krishna. Like, Hari's willing to... Okay, we did go poke on them yesterday. Hari's willing to accept things just because he got kibble in the end. Oh, Krishna was like 30 to... Krishna wouldn't even stay in the same room as us because we got back late from house shopping. And so he got kibble about an hour and a half later than I normally feed him. Legit, he basically disowned us last night. Which was honestly hilarious, actually, but I shouldn't say that. Yeah. This goes away, I think, on the 7th, so we're almost where it stops babysitting us. It's actually really funny. I was looking at the Steam reviews because I legit feel like I'm going a bit insane with this game, and that I'm like, no, I really was having fun. Like, I wasn't having copium, right? This actually is a good game. I was having that type of thing last night. And, So I started going through the Steam reviews, being like, they're mixed. Is it just that it's a bad port? Can I put this on a port? Somebody was able to make me feel a lot better when they were like, the first 4 hours of this game suck. Most of the people who say, oh, the game's great, made it past the tutorial the first, like, 2 hours. And I went, ah, yes, that is actually fair. And it's like, oh no, it gets really good once you get into the game. And that really did make me feel better about my life, because I really was starting to feel like I was inhaling copium to justify my purchase. It's like, no, it really does get better. It's just one of those games. But I wanna gather. Nom. Nom nom nom. There we go. There's nothing else to really do at this stage right now. So that's why I'm just kind of running around grabbing resource points, because they're just extra resources we'll need later. But yeah, so that is my official recommendation for this game, is understand going in, the first many hours of the game are, if you're not enjoying the story and the music, you're probably not going to enjoy the first handful of hours. It does get better, quote unquote, but also play the demo to its completion, to the end of Chapter 2. If you're not enjoying it after the end of Chapter 2, that's probably a better sign, but it does kind of require more time than it realistically should to actually figure out if you're going to enjoy it or not. This is just, I was sold on I can't do that yet, the ambience of this game. Like, this is just my vibe. It's got that nice JRPG, like Square Enix JRPG job system feel, while having the great Goshina music, and it's pretty. Like, it is not AAA graphics. It's running on a potato. We call that potato the Switch. And honestly, even Xenoblade 3 is a prettier Switch game in terms of, like, graphical fidelity. So Xenoblade 3 does some magic to make that happen. But no, it's a vibe. Also, it apparently runs on really weak computers because they didn't upscale the graphics from the Switch version for the PC version, which is kind of hilarious, actually, because Square Enix ports are just fascinating creatures. Like, a Square Enix port can either be amazing. I'm looking at, like, FF12 TZA. That's a really good PC port and PS4 port, etc. Or you can get whatever most of their ports are. Somewhere in the mediocre range. Many below mediocre. And did you even try effort? Also, my nose is itching. Please excuse me for my tracking probably going really weird. Probably cat hair in it, if I had to take a guess. But yes. There's a sound coming from the other bed. Ooh, hello, red hair waifu. Red hair waifu. How can we be friends? I think that girl went outside. No, she's leaving us. That's the opposite of what we want. We want her to come back, not go away. Please, waifu-chan. please. Where could she be going at this time? Ah, yeah, I should have left food out. This is what I get for not making the kitchen yet. I do understand. She has to go do her evening hunt. I should go and check on her. Yes, we need to leave her kitty food because she's like a cat. She comes and goes as she pleases. Oh, cool. It actually does let you do that. Okay, we're actually not doing too bad there. I'm trying not to sell food yet. I might have to until I get to get fishing unlocked, but I'm trying not to. Also, yes, this game is just so quitty. It's interesting to say something has not great graphics, but is pretty, I will say. It feels kind of oxymoronic, but like, the visuals on it are just pretty, even though it's not the highest quality. And this is a game that either the modding community or the definitely doesn't exist for the Switch emulation community, I think could do a lot with the graphics, because it looks like would be easily upscaled. It's already been 3 days, and I haven't found a single thing. What clues do I have besides that red queen over there? What will I do if everyone's already dead? I hope everyone on the research team is doing okay. How could this happen? We still had so much to learn, or so much left to learn about the Red Queen. Mom, Dad, will I ever see home again? If I stay here, get it together, Arya. You can't let this place break you. You've managed this far, haven't you? You're the only one who can do what needs to be done. And there's still so much left to do. Who's there? It's you. Were you listening just now? Hi, yes. Eavesdropper is charged. How can I help? As you can tell, I'm terrible at it. I can't say I didn't mean to eavesdrop, like, I totally meant to eavesdrop. Why, whatever do you mean, Uwu? Try not to treat me like an idiot. Sorry, that's just how we're not very good, okay? Would you talk with me a while? So you haven't had it easy either, being all alone like this? I guess? Brain too smooth to think about it. Or maybe you just don't care. Yeah, kinda. Brain too smooth. It's Arya, by the way. Is that some future people slang? It's my name. You guys have those, right? No. We just go, hey you over there. It works great until you're in a town. But there's not many of those, don't worry. I figured it couldn't let you know that much about me, at least. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Ooh, we got a level up. Look at how impressive we are. Day 6, we're getting there. We're getting there. Soon we'll be in actually decent area. Arya's organizing her belongings. You going on a trip? Can I come? We could have fun. Yeah, something like that. This may be the last time you and I ever see each other. No, waifu-chan. We just learned your name. How could we never see each other again? Why would they tell us your name if you weren't going to be important? Also, you're on the cover art. It's been brief, but thank you. Are you going somewhere far? Where can we stalk you? You could say that. You know that crystal that you all call the Sea's Light? The secret behind what dragged me to this time has to be hiding there. So that's where I'm going. Because I need to find a way home. Goodbye. Aw, we're gonna go see Flip's waifu while we sulk. Okay. But first... Boy, these things actually do come out of the ground super fast. Oh no, I have hiccups. Hiccups bad. So the next dungeon, is basically the extent, going through the full dungeon, of where I've stopped on well, the demo stops and where I've basically played to. But that means I do know that it's in our interest to get the dungeon open, because that's when we start having more options of profitability. Yes. Oh look, it's an evil church! Hello, evil church! You look decidedly Catholic, like most JRPG churches. Whoa, hold on a second. It's our livelihood. Even if it's as dangerous as you say it is, we'll be lost without it. It may seem extreme, but it's for your own safety. Your mayor has already agreed it to be prudent. Where is the mayor? Mayor, you can't be serious. Oh, he's in there. Grumble. Yeah, I can tell it wasn't strong-armed at all. No, that was willingness, for sure. JRPGs aren't wrong. There's... yeah. I'm not even gonna... There are jokes I want to make that I will be a responsible streamer and not make on stream. But yes. Yes. And we cannot promise Leith won't be affected by the autumn sea's light all the same. That is why we are... Da-da-da-da. We are what? Stopping us from using the monolight completely? What do we do in the meantime? Same, I couldn't resist that. I didn't make it. I just implied it. Nothing was said. Ah, about to come see what all the noise is about. Did something happen? Smile. Yes. Smile. That is the right response. More tyranny from the Sea's Light Order. Just who do they think they are? We just went over this, ma'am. They're the evil church. They're the evil Catholic JRPG church. Ah, of course, you have no idea what the order is. If the name wasn't already a dead giveaway, they're a religion that worships the Sea's Light. I mean, they could have been an order. Plausible deniability. Yeah, half-truths, or technically true truths, are my vice. I will admit. I just find them so beautiful. Excuse me, Father. What is it? You say that the area surrounding the sea slide is changing, but how is it changing? Okay, valid question. That information is confidential to the Order. Oh, so that would actually help us get to the root of the evil church that did it. Understood. That being said, we have already witnessed casualties near the Winter Sea Light at the Order's stronghold. Yeah, exactly. So it started there. Did you say casualties? Yes, the information is that severe. As you are already aware, a loose vein connects directly to the monolith to the sea slide. To that end, I cannot read today. This is the problem with daylight savings. 4 a.m. Terrible. It is terrible. To that end, we will be taking control of the monolith until the cause of these changes can be ascertained. Thanks, that's actually not helpful at all. But how long could that take? I guess if it's a thread... I'd like to think things will go back to normal if we leave it alone for a little while. Then again, it's no laughing matter if priests of the Order are getting injured, what with all that armor they wear. Yes. I actually didn't put that back together. But yes, that honestly is, yeah. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, it starts right where the church is. That's convenient. Then again, you should stay away from the sea slide in the meantime. But Arya, but waifu-chan, who's Arya? Oh no, she knew. She found out. You tell Cress that Arya left to go to the sea slide. She what? That girl went to the seaside alone. Look at how pissed Cress is. It's like, I got my doctor's training. I got my doctor's degree so that no one can listen to a word I say. That truly is a mood, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that is how real doctors feel too. They really nailed that part of the roleplay aspect. Can't confirm. All my doctor friends, I hear them quite often. What do you mean the patients weren't compliant? None of them are. What's all the commotion over there? Nothing. We can't talk here. Come on, let's go somewhere else. So the girl went to the seaside looking for something that'll explain why she's stuck in our time. There must be some connection. Didn't it start glowing the moment she landed in that crystal of her own? What is... yeah, let's not even get to is it dangerous, just what is it? I think the Order knows, but I've never heard them go into detail about it. Yeah. Especially, certain demographics are less inclined to listen than other demographics. A very specific demographic is less likely to listen to every other demographic, if you get my drift. As the number of times I have seen doctors on Twitter be like, no, seriously, I have a PhD and have been practicing for 30 years. Why are you treating me like I'm 5? I know what I'm talking about. I think the Order knows, but I've never heard them go into detail about it. My understanding is that the Seas Lights are crystals of light found across the world in one of 4 colors. But I've never really put much thought into why they're here or what they do. Super scared. Oh, please don't. Just reading that hurts. This is why I should only stream when my husband's at work. Too busy to harass me. Yes, but yes, Karens are definitely up there. It's actually funny, there was something recently I was playing where the default name was Karen, and I was just like, no, I am utterly offended. I will not name my character Karen. How could you even suggest that? I can say they're essential to our way of life. Without the monolight, our lives here wouldn't be possible. Thinking about it now, that also brings into question why we live the way we do. A lot of questions I don't have the answers to. But that priest was wound pretty tight. Something bad must really be going down for the Order to be up in arms. Oh, that's a cute one. Is that a cow VTuber, it looks? That girl, Arya, was it? She's not fully recovered. I don't know why, but her body is extremely fragile. A strong wind could knock her over. I can't believe she would run off like that, even after I told her she needed to take it easy. But I'm only a doctor. There's nothing I could do. Don't go doing anything reckless, you understand. You're still recovering too. Yes, ma'am. I totally am not about to run off and save my waifu. Not at all. Why would I ever do that? I've got to go. I'll see you later. I think she even knows, like, yeah, we're not gonna listen. Why would we listen? You think we're good children? We're terrible children. I hope Arya's okay. Yeah, we care about our waifu, that's all. Is that such a crime? It's Arya's diary. Plot device! All you need to know is that this diary is something like a compass that'll help me get back to my own time. Thanks, I didn't see it just 20 minutes ago. Why would she leave this behind? I don't think it could fit on her. I mean, where would she have stored the book that big? I should give this back to her. We're not gonna peek? You're off to find that girl, are you? I like how the mayor has her back. It's like, I won't tell Cress if you don't. Cress already told me all about it. She's worried about her too. I'm not here to stand in your way. What you do from here is up to you. But I'm reminded of a man that used to live here, and who missed his chance to save the life of another. It haunted him every day of his life. But that's a story for another day. This equipment used to belong to him. It's not seeing any use sitting around, so why don't you take it with you? I the only one weirded out by the fact that we're being given someone's dead arm, like someone who's presumably dead, their armor? Like, are we that desperate? This isn't like Xenoblade or some of the others where it's like, oh yeah, like we literally have to scavenge to survive. I guess it's just a ring? But still. If you want to get there quick, head north when you leave the village. That'll get you there in no time. So this next dungeon is where I realized that the OST was actually written by Goshina. The one true ring. It's not even a good ring though. I mean, don't take that to mean I'm not putting it on, but still. Why is the hammer not allowed to be a tool? I can bang someone in the head with that. If it can destroy a rock, it can destroy a skull. Just saying. Toot toot. Yes. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the nom nom. Nom nom, very helpful. Wait, why is it still watered? Weird, but I'll take it. Alright. So. Let's open our inventory, backpack. Can I sort? Thank you. Alright. We are going to our new land after I get my rock. It's not giving me my rock. I want my rock. Alright, so. Whew. I'm trying to unlock one thing specifically, which is the, like, aetherites, and also the repair kits, and the actual dungeons in this game are really interesting, to be honest. Like, this is where I started enjoying the game a lot more actively in the demo, whereas before it was like, you know, not bad, pretty. But the problem is, it takes literally until this point before you start being able to actively enjoy the game, even for somebody that, like, was sold on the demo enough to buy it. So the story kind of had me interested in the environment. I'm a sucker for pretty, I will admit. Pretty and running around hitting X. I don't need much in life. An armored figure is kneeling on the ground. Chapter 2, Omen. That damn guy, to think he is willing to go to such lengths in his madness. I can't let him continue with his plan, but I'm not going to get far with my armor in this condition. The armored figure appears troubled. Really? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Huh? And what do you want? You're offering to help. You do know what I am, right? No, we dumb. We dumb. And you're still willing to assist me. Suit yourself. As you can see, my armor has been damaged. It appears a piece of it was sent flying somewhere. Okay. I think I saw it land somewhere in that direction. Would you mind taking a look for me? Sure, just don't murder me afterwards. Can we agree to a non-murdering while in this dungeon truce? Oh, that's right, the game's doing the thing. Come back. Not that way, this way. You're going the wrong way. I just wanted a treasure hunt. I think it is. Okay, fine. No treasure. Angie. Can I get the chest first at least? Okay. An odd black component. Hi, nothing else in this is looks like it's a piano black electronics piece, so I assume this is part of your armor. Ma'am? You hand over the odd black component. Yeah, just shove it in. We have safety glue. Or something. Ah, so you found it after all. Thank you. Is her armor Tetris? For a moment there, I thought I was standing at death's door. Or perhaps kneeling would be more apt. Your language still baffles me, what with its idioms and nonsense. Nonetheless, I appreciate your help. I will be sure to repay you. Thank you for not murdering me after I saved your life. Do appreciate it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you heading towards the Sea's Light? Yep. We're on a waifu hunt. You can join our harem if you wish. You're the one you're looking for. She must be that Abel girl who passed by here earlier. I would like to know, I can't see Abel, especially written in caps like that, without thinking Xenogears. Because Abel, shepherds, etc. Like, it's kind of like hope. You can't say hope and I don't have flashbacks to Danganronpa. Like, there's just certain words that get associated with a certain game or piece of media, and it's like, yep, that association's there forever, never changing. The name Abel confuses you. Ah, perhaps it's best I use the term human around you instead. I wasn't able to get a good look at her as she went by. My suit was in a state of disrepair after all. But the silhouette was definitely that of a human girl. She looked to be in something of a panic. That must have been Aria. You explain your situation. So you're following that girl towards the Sea's Light. In that case, why don't we go together? I know you humans look down upon my kind, we who you call the Omens. But the environment up ahead has grown strange, and I am injured. It would be difficult to proceed alone. Still, you must have some reservations about joining an Omen on your journey. I don't really know what one is, to be honest. You have no knowledge of what we are. Nope. Don't worry. It's not that I have amnesia, I just truly am that dumb and know nothing. Glad to assist. Interesting, you certainly are an oddity. Well, why don't you tell me what you are then? If I just say I don't know, then your response is, huh, that's cool. Anyways, moving on. No, tell me. Literally moving on. It is in our best interest to cooperate. We will travel together until we reach the autumn Sea's Light. But you could help me. Like, can I cash in my fixing your armor for you giving me a definition? I'm unworthy. Maybe she thinks I'm too dumb to process it. That probably is valid, actually. I suppose now is the time where you humans exchange names, am I right? My name is Dianthus, and you are? Kala. I have dedicated it to memory. Oh, at least she deems us worthy enough to remember our name. So there's that. Fanfare! They automatically attack. If they die, they respawn after they run around in a circle dead for a while. Now that we have the formalities out of the way, let us proceed. Hostile creatures prowl the area up ahead. It would serve you well to prepare for your battle. Alright. Now, this is what happens when you play too many games at once. It's a problem.
The monsters look unsettled. Could it be the effects of the sea's light?
So yes, there is actually voice acting in random spots. I think it's if you're talking to an important NPC and it's like repeatable dialogue, a la a visual novel kind of how they do it in that. Or in combat, they have like certain battle quotes. That's my understanding at least. Press R when close to a target to target them, making it easier to land attacks. Press L to change. I actually didn't remember that, so I'm glad they said that.
Let the battle commence.
I'm not going to use my fire spell on them because this isn't FF14. So therefore, most likely, I can't use fire on a fire thing. Unfortunate, but it happens. But yes, this is, considering this is basically the first dungeon of the game, this music is very epic, to be honest. And it makes me excited to hear what, like, future dungeon themes will be. Got some nice chanting in there. You see a beautiful, majestic waterfall. The mist spraying around it feels cool and refreshing. This would be a nice place to relax, take a break. Okay, so this is kind of a cool mechanic, and I think they're set, but I don't remember from the demo most of them. But basically, it could benefit you, it could harm you. You don't know, they're just like a random event. Try your luck or take the safe option. I want to try my luck though. You take a rest by the mist in the waterfall. Yes, I not coward right now. Health and stamina have been replenished. So that one was just a pure good one. It was. Maybe a time sink. Alrighty, I can't fish yet. We got some seeds. The map, I will point out, it generates as you map, or like as you walk through it, but it's not procedurally generated, like it is a stagnant map. So, you pretty much, I'm sure speedrunners are going to have a time with this game, because this seems like it could be a very interesting speedrun game to some degree. I missed that one. But, you kind of get a choice, and you're not really it's not like Persona, where you feel punished for doing the dungeon in multiple days, is what I'm getting at. Like, I could basically leave Aria for the next 30 years, and the game does not care. It's not gonna unlock more stuff, but it doesn't care. But we're getting some seeds, which is good, because I need the seeds for our farm. Like, we're too broke to actually go buy seeds. There's a broken ladder. It might be usable if it's repaired. What are you looking at over there? Think we could use the ladder? A ladder. I see. If we repair it, this may serve as a shortcut. This is another mechanic I find really cool, actually, and really unique. It might be because I don't know that much about farming sims. Like, farming sims is definitely a genre I'm getting more into. And not like JRPGs that I've been here for 30,000 years at this point. But this I did find kind of cool. So you can choose to implement shortcuts. but they take time out of your day. In the demo, it was really questionable. But now, outside of the demo, I would say I think it's probably always worth it. Unless you're, again, doing something like speedrunning, maybe not. Also, her feet remind me of Bayonetta. Just throwing it out there since, you know, we've had a lot of Bayonetta on the webs lately. I have analyzed its condition and believe it should not take much time to repair, nor any special equipment. I will teach you how to repair it. You can fix a ladder at a repair point. You can use ladders as a shortcut to visit a dungeon again. Fixing a ladder takes time, so it will take 1 hour to repair this ladder. But in doing so, when I come back next time, instead of going all the way around, I can just immediately come here. Oh, there's a shiny! There's a mushroom growing by the side of the road. It's big and red, and pleasant smell wafts over from it. Eat the mushroom? Yeah. Eating strange mushrooms in a forest that you can't identify can lead to nothing wrong. It tastes more and more bitter the more you chew it. Seems like this one wasn't edible. Your stamina decreased. We're not a coward though. We still ate it. I want you guys grouped. They're not grouping, are they? No, it was not game over. Also, my attack missed, and that makes me very sad.
End of battle. All clear.
Let's see what's over here. Yeah, but I didn't die a coward. This might be a bad idea. We'll find out.
Let the battle commence. At this rate, your chances of survival are looking precarious.
Nope, we did it! We did it! Go us! Go us! Honestly, yeah, drink that.
You have my gratitude.
Now I'm gonna move off of that so that I don't accidentally, like, hit it. Because it's way too easy to accidentally mean to hit one button and another in this game. Controls are... I actually heard the PC controls are also suboptimal, which surprises me because I thought the reason the Switch controls were so bad was because they expected to sell more on the PC. But it looks like they just kinda didn't know what to do with the controls. They resemble the chaos of, like, PS1 control schemes. And anyone who played a PS1 game back in the days before PS2 standardization knows it's not really a compliment. How did
Let the battle commence.
game? Bad game. Bad. Alright, we're doing good so far. Doing good on time. We'll see when it hits 6:30 if it starts yelling at me. Ooh, we got a doll. We got a scary, like, black mage BB doll. Take it. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to do.
All clear.
Like, why can't I do that more? Oh no. We have a problem. Our backpack is full. This is not good. You know, nothing's gonna fix that. It's 3. Yeah, we're just gonna use a, return bell. So the return bell takes you back to the house. Literally. Right beside our helpful little chest. That can move to chestland, chestland, chestland. Chest. We're not building up a lot of money right now, which might be a mistake, I will say. I accept that it may be a mistake. But my problem is, like, a lot of this stuff sells for kind of dirt. I do need a kitchen. That is, like, the counter argument, too. Yeah, I also need that, not wrong. Fishing book. Yeah, I need that too. I'm trying something. I'm experimenting. I might be experimenting poorly, but it's still an experiment. Do I try to go back in there now? Debating. Or do I go like... No, I don't think I can... we're gonna try it. I'll see if the game yells at me as it's... Wait, did I clear out my inventory? Yes, okay. I want to see if the game still yells at me today. We're sciencing for the science. I just noticed where it has like that Ice Crash Meteor Land thing. It kind of looks like the FF7 logo, which is really funny. Might hit another return bell, but I want to see how far we can get in mapping. So this is the shortcut we used earlier. And instead of walking all the way around, we can go here and get kind of right back where we were. And we had not recovered the shiny from. We want the shiny. And it actually, because I haven't done this before, I don't think. Looks like the mobs stay pretty well dead too, which is nice. Because like tomorrow when we come back, they'll have refreshed. Which you kind of need, like, in GL. Because, that's part of how you level, is they expect you to be coming in and out. Got our fragment! Was it worth it? Potentially not. Shiny in the bushes. It might be something useful. Yes! It's a beautiful shiny crystal. We got a star crystal. But then a monster appears. Looks like that was its crystal. Well, now it's my crystal. Mine! Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. I didn't know it took... Okay, thank you. Thank you, Robo-chan. I didn't know it actually took stamina to attack. TIL? We're having TIL hours.
Let the battle commence.
What I'm hoping is we can maybe get like 2 levels out of today, since I've gone through it so quickly. I don't know that one. I won't lie. definitely gotten resources though. It's worth it. This I might regret though. What's a life? A little bit of life if you're not regretting it though, am I right? Oh crap, it did its thing again. Yeah, I'm glad my buddy can steal aggro. Like, my level's so pathetic. My buddy just takes aggro right off, and I really appreciate it. We'll say. 10-10 would aggro again. Yes. I think this is where we meet a friend-ish. But yeah, this area just reminds me so much of like Uriah from Xenoblade 2. I love it. That structure. What is it doing in such a place? No, it defies reason. What's wrong with the building? It should not exist in this space. But there's little use in trying to explain why to a human. Good morning, Kuma. How's it going? This is actually really early for you for the weekend, isn't it? I am wanting to murder daylight savings. I hate it. And the cats hate it because they don't subscribe to it for when they get fed. And I walked in some houses yesterday that I think tried to kill me. So hanging in there, about the normal. Glad to hear you're doing okay, though. That just means you don't sleep then, because you also go to bed at like 4 a.m. very often, and that's a different problem. What is this? Do my eyes deceive me? Princess, I am on my way. It's an evil horsey. Hello, evil horsey. What is the meaning of this? Neither of you are my princess. Nay, you are not but tricksters. Hey, Nay, how's it going? Yes, like, this area I was just saying it reminds me so much of Xenoblade 2's Uriah at night. Like, it isn't the best graphically in terms of like pixels per inch or anything like that, but the visual design on it is just so top tier. What are you? You're a horse with a horn. I beg your pardon. Mind your words, you obstetricus. Obstetricus? I have never heard of that word before. Kuma, he freaking passed me yesterday. We went house viewing for 4 hours and he still got ahead of me. I never got my Switch back. Like, I had to yank it from him. So our coffee, yeah, that's my husband right there. I barely got it back for stream. So our coffee maker was possessed this morning. It got power, but it couldn't. Thank you for the gift sub, Kuma.
Kamakachi_VT gifted a tier 1 sub to Star Pro Nade. They have given 41 gift subs in the channel.
But, like, our coffee maker was possessed this morning. So, my husband went to go make coffee, and the light turned on, but the, like, what's it called? It didn't make coffee, like, the motor wasn't going. And he went out to Walmart to buy another one at like 7 this morning, even though we both feel like death. And he came back, and as soon as he came back, I am not joking, the original one started brewing. I hadn't been in the kitchen. It's a ghost. It's haunted. It's cursed. We don't know why. But yes, congratulations on the gift sub, Nate, and thank you again, Kuma. Yeah, now we have 2 coffee makers. For when the other one decides that it's gonna do that again, we have a thread. If you want to use the emotes on Discord, my Discord server is set up to share them, Nate. That is totally up to you, though. I do just like to mention it for the subs, so they know. I still don't know what obstreperous means either. I did not do the SAT studying thing. I Christmas treed that sucker. Did the same thing with the GRE and MAT too. No shame. Thank you, Kuma. I try. I have not been as active in it lately as I would like to be, but that's... we're not even gonna go there. That's life. Are your puny mortal eyes unable to see the magadeliciousness that is my celestial vessel? I gotta troll this horse. Does it help with grabbing tall fruit? Can you stab it? Like, point. Yes. So the problem with that house is it's at the max we were pre-approved for, and the neighborhood's kind of sketch. But the house itself was interesting. Like, it's on the market. We just feel like it's kind of, or on the table, we just feel like it's kind of overpriced. But unlike the other ones, it didn't have holes in its ceilings. The entire exterior wasn't falling out. It didn't have water damage routing the foundation. I think there was some mold in some of them still, which I'm like, if I'm gonna have mold, I'm just not even gonna move. Oh, yeah, that's the other one. There was one that had an entire colony of cockroaches, both alive and dead in it, just kind of dancing everywhere. So we opened one door and there was just a cockroach crawling all along it, like, hi, what you doing? This is my house now. And it wasn't just the big ones, it was the little ones too. The little ones are the bad ones. Been there, done that. Yeah. And I'm just like, I can't tell if our realtor was like not expecting them to be that bad, or if it's like, this is what your price range. So we've had roaches in our apartment too. Not this apartment as much, but our previous one, the people below us were apparently just not very hygienic, and they were coming up the pipeline in the walls, and we would just have them crawling everywhere. Like, I mean, the cats loved it, but it was really disturbing because it was coming through the kitchen area in particular, which is like where you don't want them. So we found some really, really good poison and shoved it in there after the 5th time pest control was not taking care of the problem. We took care of it. Because they're like, well, we can't use poisonous things because you have animals. And it's like, I appreciate that, but it's on the kitchen counter. The cats don't go there. Yeah, we got some heavy grade stuff. And like this apartment we're in now also has bug problems, but they're sewer flies, which I didn't know existed prior to this apartment. Like, never heard of them. If you get sewer flies, Godspeed. Like, they do whatever they want. And they are resistant to most pesticides. You have to get special pesticides to kill them. And this apartment complex, even though we pay for pest control, literally a separate fee in our rent, it's like, well, we can't do anything about it. It's just something that happens. Squirt some lemon juice down your Drano. It'll be fine. Or down your garbage disposal. It'll be fine. It's like, it was such an ordeal the first year that we actually ended up, I got so desperate, I was literally spending an hour and a half a day murdering them, but we couldn't kill wherever they were populating from, and we ended up getting restaurant grade killer, like insecticide killer, specifically for these suckers, and they don't like that. that sucker's restaurant grade. I'm pretty sure that, like, if it stays in your hands too long, it'll murder you. But that's okay. There's always something. It's okay, I can't speak today. But yeah, that Callus story time. My luck is amazing. It really is. So, yeah, my life is never dull. I would be okay. Subathon house goal. There isn't a subathon house goal. I don't think I'm gonna get 200k in revenue. Thank you for the attempt. I'm pretty sure I don't even want to know what my taxes would be on that. Like, I'm pretty sure the state would love to have a nice, friendly conversation with me if I was to even attempt that one. And it wouldn't be nice or friendly. And we do know an accountant, though, because funny story, out-of-state taxes suck. So we do have that going for us. Out-of-state taxes, TurboTax tells you, good luck, have fun, we don't even want to look at you. We don't want your money. And you know it's bad when TurboTax doesn't want your money. Nice. Oh no. I did kind of tell the realtor, so we were supposed to go today, but we didn't end up, it didn't end up working out. We were gonna go house shopping again. And I'm like, I was like, I forgot to mention, it's my birthday this Thursday, and Thursday, and particularly Friday, I can't really take off, and I'm waiting for the realtor to be like, why is your actual birthday more on the table to look at houses than the Friday after your birthday? Like, are you getting that drunk on your birthday? And I'm gonna be like, I wish. I'm gonna be tortured alive. Anyways, are you likening me to a mere farmhand, or was that a vain attempt at humor? Both are most becoming, you know. Unbecoming words are hard. Oh, to mistake my pure princess with such savages. This might just be the gravest mistake of my life. Exactly. A 3-hour stream of a lot of Harvestella, probably. Actually, the thing I need to really go re-promote is the punt or pat list. See if we can get more people for that. Just in case. Because I do think it'll be something fun. If not, we have plenty to, I have no clue how long this game is, but it's a sim. We can make it long. I prepare myself. I feel like you want to be. If such a faux pas were to reach the palace walls, do keep this a secret from the royal family, won't you? There's a royal family in this game? What a peculiar creature. I didn't know such beings could even exist. Ha! So the omen concedes there are still things in this world beyond the realm of understanding. Such abhorrently arrogant creatures. You would do well to learn from me, a prime example of unparalleled humility. Leave it. Just leave it. Of course, you're searching for the girl. Let us head deeper into the ravine. Wait just a moment. Yeah, I bet unicorn meat tastes good, thank you. When in Rome. Just saying. Do my ears deceive me now, or did you just say you were searching for a girl? Perhaps it was you scoundrels who swept my princess away. I didn't know there were even princesses here. As dumb as my character is, you might have to define what a princess is, actually. There's no use playing dim. Oh, sweetie, she's not playing. She really is dim. Don't worry. My keen eyes have long seen through your nefarious little scheme. Now that I think on it, I have never beforehand heard of a human and an omen joining forces. How very suspicious. Yes, quite dubious indeed. You will tell me where you have hidden my princess. Refuse, and I will unleash the full force of my illimitable power. That is the most, pretentious way to say unlimited. Just throwing it out there, Mr. Horsey. Unhand her feet. Yeah, I guess we stole a princess when I wasn't looking? Yeah, I don't know. I just have a farm. I want my red-haired waifu back. I want Arya back. Hey, Blip! My waifu ran away from me. I'm sad. Risking it for the biscuit. Risking it for the biscuit.
Survival are looking.
Got it. Your waifu just yelled at me. Your waifu spent the entire, stream yelling at me, actually. Something about, you're not laying down, you're not resting. I can't rest, I have a waifu to go rescue. I must say, I am impressed. You forced my hand. Also, Flip, I must update the saga. My husband is ahead of me in Harvestella. I've been busy doing homework and house stuff, and he won't give my Switch back. I barely got it back for stream. And when our cursed coffee maker broke this morning, I made him save so I could actually launch a Switch game. I had, because he was gonna hoard it from me. Yeah, exactly! Exactly! I mean, maybe my waifu is a princess. She does have that very elegant air about her, I'll have you know. I have no choice but to unleash my most dreadful final ability, Salburious Spear. Witness me! The horned creature fully replenished itself. Can I have that? Wah! And now it is as though you have laid nary a scratch. Terrifying, no, utterly stupefying. You are welcome to tremble in my presence. I never liked the dairy type. Yes. This horse is very pretentious. It uses a spear to heal. That's how pretentious it is. See, it's not about the Himedare type. It's about, look at the color contrast. The Monokuma color contrast, might I add, along with that beautiful hair. Now for a rematch, and this time you will tell me where my princess is being kept. Fail to do so, and I will heal my wounds again and again, as many times as is required. Mrs. Robot-chan, please save me. I don't know where the princess is. I'm too dumb to even know there was a princess. What do you expect me to do? It's a dumb horse. I know how to handle living things, more or less. I haven't been able to start the game. I'm mostly just poking, to be honest. I've been watching my husband play and doing other stuff, and it's actually a really soothing game just to lurk to. I mean, lurk as in he's playing and I'm sitting behind him doing work, but still. But yeah, I feel you, Flip. Our weekend plans are very dashed. It's that type of week already. I almost have all the subathon stuff done at least, though. Yay! But a peculiar creature such as this... Peculiar creature? I am Unicorn of the Cryptids, you audacious cretin. Kinda, yeah. Actually, kinda. It's a one viewer stream. Much like my streams a lot of the time. Works out. Also, I kinda wanna have a word with Mr. Unicorn here. That I wouldn't be advertising he's of the cryptids. Like... Yes and no, Flip. We ruled out some houses, I will definitely say. We have done some good jobs ruling out some houses that, would not have been an improvement. So there's that. I'm just saying, if you want people to take you seriously, like... I don't know I would call yourself up the cryptids. Very well. Unicorn was it. Please listen to what we have to say. Kala, would you do the... No! Don't shove it off on me. I'm a silent protagonist. It's your job to talk to people. Yes, so we found one house with extensive water damage, missing shower tiles, and like wood rot in the base, and active flooding. We found one house that had cockroaches all over it, both alive and dead, both small and little, or small and big. We found one house, what's that one with the neck? Where it had like little trash all over it. We had others too. Yes. Yes, Flip's model is so cute. Yep, it is. I mean, we're both silent, so Flip's model is so cute. I am certain this Arya and my princess are not one of the same. Their names are different for one, for a start. Could be a code name. I hate daylight savings. I hate it. The cats got me up at 4 a.m. It's terrible. Honestly, though, not that bad. Just trying to get things going and everything. We were supposed to go house hunting again today, but things fell through, and honestly, I want the ball to get rolling, but also, I don't mind being death today, actually. No, you don't get an hour more of sleep because their biological clocks don't adhere to whatever the standard time is. So what would have been 5 a.m. is now 4 a.m., but I don't get to go to bed any sooner. And Mr. Krishna was super offended. Like, he was livid at us. He would not come in the room with us last night. It was hilarious. So our house hunting was from about 2:30 to 6 p.m. And, that he usually gets fed around 4:30. After I fed him, he was so angry, he glared at us for like 2 minutes and then would not stay in the same room as us. It was hilarious. I don't think he was supposed to find it hilarious. I think we were supposed to, like, you know, be upset at him depriving us of his presence. But MST? No, I am a CST. 1 hour off, though. It's not that different. And I actually don't really know anyone in MST. Like, MST is one I never hear. Yeah. Also, I will show. Hold on. Yeah, that is what the void is doing right now. He is just sleeping. Ari's in his electric cat bed over behind my husband. Yes, I think you're the only person I know. I see somebody was waiting on that. Alright, hold on 1 second. Let me go poke him. Getting the stick ready. Oh, he knows. Yeah, as you can see, he's like, leave me alone. He still hasn't completely forgiven us, I'm gonna be honest. However, he has been fed this morning, and he was cuddling on me because he was cold and I had an electric blanket and he hasn't figured out how to turn it on. So out of practicality. However, he is still not on great terms with us. And yes, he is a diva. Please forgive my haste, although it is quite some coincidence that we should both be searching for someone. Yes, it's very strange for people to look for people, question mark. Oh, we're gonna spray the catnip. Okay. I turned the fan back on. One day I'll get a bigger stream deck. I made a mistake buying the mini. I thought, oh, the mini's cute and it's so much more affordable. Yeah. I regret my life choices on that one. We'll see. I am trying to find the catnip after it ran off. Collar hurt himself. School's on my desk. Thank you. My desk is a mess. Let's see what he does. I might need to put the camera a bit higher. Let's see. Are you gonna just tilt it? There you go. Right there. Let's see what he does. Yeah, it's good. Does he do anything? Well, I guess. Oh, we're getting a second visitor. Good job, Hari. Good job. He says my butt is actually pretty heavy. My husband's like giving extra sprays. He was walking closer to it, and then but he was also dead asleep until the catnip. So now now we want belly pose. Okay. You guys are making me get my exercise in. I don't like it. Well, they both I gave Flip a free one. I also poked Krishna, but they look like they're gonna be very clean. We'll give it another minute to see here. Ari's like, okay, I did the bath thing. Oh, no. Let me lick the same area one more time because I can't be bothered to clean. Oh, there, no. Alas. I do find it funny. I actually added a new redeem and didn't tell anyone, and we're still going for the cats. And I added it like last week too. There've been multiple streams with it. Well, I think Flip might be cursed. Nope. That one's been there. I don't know why it says it's new. It might have had something to do with the BTS sync. That one's been there too, but thank you for the head pat. Yeah, I think Flip's first. I will see if I see any chaos going on and bring the cam back, if so. But in the meantime, please forgive my haste. Although, it is quite some coincidence that we should both be searching for someone. Yeah, like a puppy. We can take the unicorn with us, right? The unicorn that just tried to kill us? It isn't really up to me. If you wish to travel with this cryptid, then I will not argue. I feel like that's gonna be a meme. That is totally gonna be a meme. New insult on Twitter. Well, what's left of Twitter. We might not have Twitter a week from now as it stands. Oh ho, you wish to join me on my search? Not really, no. Oh. Ari ran away. He's even walking, kinda. I don't think so. I will admit, I was not on Twitter a lot yesterday. Like, I pretty much came home and collapsed. I'll check, you should be able to link it. If not, then I will check it out, after stream. Yes. Too many bugs. There was a spider that was as big as Hari's paw. I was super offended. This is like, the realtor's like... Or there's the one that just had a hole in its ceiling when we walked in the kitchen and we looked up and there was just a big hole randomly there. Chilly. Who won the chip challenge? How do you do that with a VTube model though? Or would you do just a face video for that? Also, I have to admit, it took me a good 15 seconds to figure out what the one chip challenge was. I've only just arrived at this ravine myself, so I'm not well acquainted with the terrain. Yes, I see no harm, until I find my princess at least. But I will not fight by your side. I promise to only ever use my healing magic for the princess. Didn't you just use it on yourself though, sir? I have no problems with that. I'm not completely sure I trust it anyways. Still figuring out the logistics. Also, what chips? We've wasted enough time. Let's move on. Alright. Dalmatian. Sure. That's kind of foreboding as well. That Goshina music. That Goshina music's. What is a Motus Motolite doing here of all places? Did guys leave it here? That's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that a friend of yours? Friend? I wouldn't go quite as far as use that word, but you're not far from the mark. You can use this Modus Monolite to travel to another in a different location. I can see your eyes glazing over. Simply put, it will allow you to teleport instantly. Aetherites! I know what aetherites are. If I remember correctly, there was one just like this at the entrance to the ravine. But you cannot use it until you have registered it, and to do that, you will need one of these. You received a Modus Magicite. Magicite, yep. Final Fantasy reference confirmed. Modus Modolite. You can warp between any registered Motus Modolite. That is a tongue twister. On the same map. You can also return home from a Modus Modolite. You can save your project at a Modus Modolite. Alright, so with this game, when I was talking about it takes way too long for the game to like actually start being fun, this is part of the thing I was talking about. So I had to get into the second room of basically the first full dungeon. So we are many hours into the game. We're 6 days in. Probably about 2 to 4 hours of casual playtime if I wasn't stopping every 10 seconds. Before you get to do a manual save that the game anticipates you doing all the time because these things are everywhere. That isn't like, yeah. I really enjoy this game, but it takes way too long for the game to actually become enjoyable. Yeah, you can actually choose when you save. It is not like Stardew. The problem is, the first manual save is like 4 hours in. You can use that stone to register a Modus Monolite and make them available for use. You would do well to register any monolite of this type that you happen across your journey. Also, that's what I was kind of aggressively. Yep. Which is also why I was like, I don't know exactly where the autosave works. Yeah, I'm a bit low on health. It's fine. I don't really need to make that, actually. I'm doing pretty good there. Ooh, we got something that actually makes money. Because, like, where... In Stardew, it's really obvious where the save, like, point is. I noticed you've been heading outside. Okay. I noticed you've been heading outside of the village a lot recently. I heard it was to the Hegan Canyon, of all places. You know, there's a whole bunch of monsters lurking about that way? You must be having a bear of a time getting through with that twig you call a weapon. If I'm right, then you'll stop by my place, you hear? It's like I told you when we first met. There will be a time when you need a weapon. That time is now. From the smithy that sees us as a cash shop. Thanks. I made sandwiches again, so I thought I'd share some. I'll make Dim's next, so don't worry about him. You seem to be leaving the village more often these days. Remember to eat regularly and get your proper nutrients, understand? See, Cress is your mom, not your waifu. So I will totally take those sandwiches. They're super helpful. Also, the game no longer babysits us. Yay! It kind of fusses a little bit when it hits 10 p.m. But otherwise you don't love. Hey, don't underestimate those mailboxes, I'm telling you. They're impressive. Bye bye, waifu-chan. We miss you, Aria. Yep, I thought so. So I got 2 levels there. Yeah, I did flip. I am like, yeah, that's not a good reason. Like, I have a lot of thoughts on them. I'm not sure how much I want to say them, but hold on 1 second. Let me give treats.
That one? This one?
They nom nom treat. Nom nom nom. This is gonna cause some chaos because right now Krishna is having to watch Hari eat all the treats, and there is decision making going on in that little brain of his. This is how you know Hari is the leader between the two of them. Krishna is actually letting Hari eat all the treats. But basically, Yoshi P's... There's 2 things with it. One, he didn't say there would be no minorities, just that it was not his, like, the focus. So, because one of the characters is already looking like he would be a person of color, the Titan guy. However, even ignoring that, yeah, that was a total flex. Krishna's like, my tweets! My tweets! Honestly, Krishna's not wrong. Like, Hari has 13.5 pounds behind him when he whacks him in the face. And he does. Oh, he does. Hari has no problem establishing dominance. So it's not the focus. It doesn't mean it won't be in there. That is one thing I have noted that did come out of the interview, is people are making it sound like there will be absolutely no people of color when we have already seen one, and he's just said it won't be a focus. That is the most pleasant reading of it. The other thing is he should do better, but there is... Japanese culture is not, ooh, amazing sauce. Like, there is a lot of history of discrimination, of hostility with races, with enforced imperialism and superiority complexes, basically. And that is in most things that derive from Japanese culture, including their businesses, their values, and their games. It doesn't mean like everybody is that way, but the culture is kind of built in with it, and it is a problem, and you can see that rhetoric kind of coming through in him talking about it, because he's giving the same excuse many people make with well, there were no, for instance, black people during that time. Well, there were. But history is written. No, it's not even history is written. It's the history that is promoted was the one that was written from the white perspective. And so therefore that's all you learn about in most schools. Like, a lot of my degree is on this, basically, in this type of stuff. And so I, will bore people to tears, and 2, it's not surprising. It's not going to prevent me from buying FF7, because to me it's it checks out, quote unquote. But yeah. It's a lot of the same of, for instance, how I felt when they made Yastola wider, between her Heavensward / Stormblood outfit and her Shadowbringer / Endwalker outfit. And it was like, well, it's because she had a tan. What? And she's like, here we go. So. Hey, Maku! I saw you were swimming earlier. How'd it go? I'm sorry, I was dying in a corner of not wanting to be awake. So I did not stop by. In fact, I was dying in a corner basically until I got dragged on stream, but yes. Oh, I'm glad to hear it went well. Huh?
Your stream stopped playing.
Yeah, that's because it's died in the corner. Looks like it's trying to come back-ish. Psst, psst. Come here, stream. Come here, stream. You can do it. No, you can't. I mean, I guess it's at the end of stream at least. Hilarious. I'm sure glad I pay $80 a month for this. We back-ish. It's still not too happy. Like, I normally stream, or I can stream pretty easily at 6K. And it's having trouble in life right now. I wonder. But this PowerPoint is very great. Yeah. So, we cursed my stream talking about the FF16 controversy, and it upset my ISP. We know my ISP has very delicate feelings with certain subjects, that if they get brought up on stream, I immediately lose connection, and apparently FF16 is one of those. Good to know. Good to know. My FBI agent really controls what topics we talk about on stream. They got Spectrum on speed dial. I think yeah, it looks like it might have finally stabilized. I think we finally back-ish. Alright, so. But yes, those, hopefully it mostly came through with what my opinion is, with that. Because I'm scared to say it again. I am dead serious, there are certain subjects my internet always dies on that I get terrified to talk on stream, not because of getting canceled. I frequently have hot takes, let's be honest. It's just my ISP sabotages me. It's terrifying. Yeah. It's because I stopped talking about the thing, quote unquote. So. You know, I am slowly finding out more and more about my FBI agent. It is good to know. You know, you want to know who your FBI agent is, what their values are, what their internet choke points are. These are all very important things, so yeah. As I'm one of the only streamers, or one of the few streamers, I shouldn't say only, because I think there's a handful, but like, I'm like, yeah, I don't ban politics chat, or talk in my chat. I kind of couldn't bring up my entire degree if I did, so here we are. It's a bridge. We're gonna mend some bridges. What is wrong this time? She sounds like she's so done with us. You can't cross a broken bridge. Woo-woo. I know, right, Kuma? I'm glad I got the information out to you. Honestly, I feel like I have 10,000 ads running in terms of things coming up between the golds and the subathon, and so I'm kind of looking forward to being able to turn them off, or at least one of them off. Though we are getting close to both the subathon, or not the subathon, both the goals too, with the Twitter goal, assuming Twitter exists in a week from now, and the Twitch goal, which assuming it exists a month from now. They're both kind of having problems. Repairing this bridge is necessary in order to reach the other side. But even you should be capable of repairing a bridge this size. With the necessary tools, please wait a moment. We have giveaways once we do too. So we push it. You should face no problem repairing a bridge with these repair tools. You received a repair kit. You received a repair kit recipe. Thank you. We done. We appreciate you all your caring, Daya-chan. It may seem obvious, but repairing anything will require some time. Unlike me, you have a limit to the amount of energy you can exert. Take care when managing your time. I like that. I don't even think Kuma likes Stardew. He's just like, wait, I found one. I found an inn. I appreciate it. Even though those weren't the goals I was talking about. Yeah, like Kuba. I don't even like it. I just talked about it. For me, so this is my stance on politics in streams. And of course, I respect other streamers' views on it when we're in their stream. But from my stance, when we're talking about politics, there's a difference between what I consider actual politics, which is, well, we should do this amount of export and this amount of import with trade embargoes that bore, quite frankly, everybody to sleep, including me. And there's a difference between that and, well, we can't talk about gay marriage because it's controversial, or, oh, we can't talk about abortion rights because that's political. That isn't political. That is a human rights issue. And most of the quote-unquote hot topic political things that cause, like, fights in chat, I find are human rights issues and not truly politics, because actual politics is boring for most people. In my opinion. Go back to Victoria 3. I'm not giving you the Switch yet. Shoot. So that's why I don't ban quote-unquote politics, is because if you come in here, as my husband helpfully said, talking marginal tax rates, I'm gonna be honest, my eyes are gonna glaze over and I'll just be like, yeah, sure, whatever. If you're gonna come in here and you're gonna say, well, I think Black Lives Matter is political and there's a problem with it, I'm gonna go, no, get out. So, like, that is my stance, and I understand I'm going to catch fire for it. Ban candy corn. I would have to ban you though, Kuma, because I like candy corn. I know. This is why I will say, I mentioned this at the beginning of stream, but we are working on getting 12 more emotes in across various open slots, and since we only need 3 more subs before we hit the final affiliate slot, I'm assuming between the subathon and everything we'll probably hit that, so I'm gonna go ahead and order the last emote slot to be unlocked as affiliate, and yes, Flip. I agree with my brother. I didn't think you were gonna do it right then. Thank you, Kuma, and congratulations to the people who got gifted sub. Thank you. Well, yeah, so when the emotes finish out, I wasn't expecting that. I expected it during the subathon. Like, I feel arrogant saying I even expected it during the subathon, but I did expect to reach it during the subathon. I did not expect to reach it before then. And the subathon's technically a donathon now, if we're gonna be technical, but whatever. But yeah, so when the emotes finishes, we will have a bunch of new emotes, because now we are maxed on what we can achieve through emotes within subscription. I know. I never expect anything, is the thing. Like, I do not provide goods, I don't feel. That's something I'd like to work on, is providing, like, exchangeable service better, but I don't feel like I do at the moment, so yes. I am always appreciative of any subs. Can confirm. But, or donations or anything, really. I do try, but I'm still very learning. Very learning. I am trying to make the emotes worth it. I will say that as well. Which, we have them coming. But my point was, before I got horribly derailed again, I am going to have a hot take emote. Because it was either a hot take emote or a canceled emote. Because I am going to get it one of these days. And I went with the hot take emote because I felt like it was cuter. So we will have Kala hugging a jalapeno, and that's because one of my yeah, no, it's fine. There's a lot. I have all of them. I have the sketches for all of them actually, Kuma. So I can hint towards a few here and there. No worries, Grip. I hope work goes well and you enjoy the rest of your day, especially your post-work day. And I apologize for any terrible holiday shoppers because I know they've started. And I will ban black licorice, it's terrible. However, your Crest waifu is still... no. It's subpar choice. But yes, that is one of the hints of the new emotes, is one of them will be a hot take, and we if things go as planned, we're expected to have the emotes by the time the subathon starts. I'll pretend I didn't. Well, I'll shout it louder. Press is subpar. But we should hopefully have the emotes by the time the subathon starts. No, she doesn't. She hasn't healed me a bit. I woke up fine. All her things have just been like, oh, you're actually fine. I don't know how, ooh. Unlike me, you have a limited amount of energy you can exert. Take care when managing your time. Across everything, yes, because my tier 2 and tier 3 are empty, my bit emotes are empty, and I have a handful of empty actual sub-slots, like tier 1 slots. And it also includes the animated ones, because I haven't decided which ones will be animated yet, but I just use the Twitch auto-animator for now, at least. Even when I save up more money, I might, so my emote artist isn't comfortable doing animated emotes herself. She doesn't really know how to. She typically doesn't even do Twitch emotes. She typically does Discord and Vine, or not Vine, Line. But yeah, so that's why, I just do them myself for now, because I know who I'm working with, I have a stable relationship, I know how to go hunt her down, because I know who she reports to. She's in my guild. I have connections to go stalk her if she disappears, which she won't. She's a very good artist, but just because I know who I'm working with, I prefer to stay with her and just do the Twitch animation stuff myself. Anyway, we can repair a bridge. She knows how, because there is a personal relationship, like she's known me for years, she kind of understands what I'm getting at with a lot of things, because there is a personal, like, we are friends and have been friends for years. And that personal connection, I think, is really, really valuable in getting my attempt across sometimes. That monster. Hey, Kala. She also does a really good job, though. She has much gremlin energy, both personally and through her art. Can confirm. Sometimes I yell at her because I see her up at 5 a.m. Actually, it's not sometimes, I just expect it, admittedly. That monster has a thicker hide that is more resistant to physical impact than the others we have fought so far. I will say I do come up with all the concepts. I do sit aside time and think of like what I would want and what's kind of different. So when I first started watching Twitch back in 2013, which is almost 10 years ago, wow. One of the streamers I found earlier was BizKid047. I just know him as Biz. But one of the things he's always said is he wants his emotes to be, like, worth the sub. Like, you're providing a service, basically, in terms. And that's how I think of emotes as well. So I try to, like, be very strategic in that what is a need, basically, that I feel is not being met, and what would be a good concept. Like, what is an interesting, unique concept with the sub, with the emotes. And I do really sit there and I go through, like, I think I have 30 concepts written of brainstorming, of picking, know this, know that, where would I use this one here? Like, I do really, try, I guess the thing is with the emotes. I'm just a dude with an anime avatar. Yeah. You also are trying to eventually go full time, though, to be fair. At least to my knowledge. Yeah, all my sketches look like that. She has a lot of work, but I do provide captions to my art. We cannot expect our weapons to be of much use against it. You say Halloween. I was thinking about using it for my Ch2 anniversary. But perhaps magic will make light work of it. Look this way. You seem perfectly capable of casting magic to me. Yeah, I use my iPad for my sketches with my Apple Pencil. I try very hard for all 30 seconds. Because that is realistically the amount of time I spend sketching one. Maybe 2 minutes sometimes, for the really complex. Look, it's a 14 to 15 page road. No, it might have been more than that. Hold on. I'm now running late on stream. I have to satisfy my curiosity on this. How many pages was the ref sheet I just sent? Also, this song's really good. I've only played it once. I am terrible at it. Like, not even in a funny way, I'm just terrible at it. Yeah. My 12 emotes had a 14-page ref sheet. Maybe not funny for you. Mainly I just am like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Smile and nod. I mean, Malva's where I found out about garlic button to begin with. I was just like, I have no idea what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. How do the rules work? I don't know the rules. Malva's also the first person I played Jackbox with, to be fair. I know none of these fun online internet game things. I know no fun, I only know textbooks. I am, but Kala is not. Yep. Malva got me before university started, so she actually did hunt me down for some off-stream, like, community night stuff. Twice. One of them was for Lynn's birthday. I think so, yeah. Because I think we met through Malva's Discord, and then I do promotional Twitter stuff sometimes, and I think you jumped in on that. Yep, yep. What does that matter? It matters because fighting monsters like that without magic is going to eat up a lot of our time. Or is that okay with you? I mean, you know. Although they had to buff Mage, actually. Tisn't. Yeah, I was the weird one that still plays FF14. Which, I do. I was on it this morning. Despite everything. Only for like 15 minutes, though. I know I clock my time now. Except when I stream it. Then, would you be so gracious as to teach Kala how to use magic? Me? My magic? Please, Mr. Unicorn-san. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Grumble, grumble. Are you really okay with taking it slow? Grumble, grumble. Very well. This way, Kala. Now listen carefully. This is a rare and irredeemably valuable lecture from your esteemed Professor Unicorn Senpai. First, I will show you an example. Behold this splendid demonstration of the magic arts. Actually, thinking about it, the reason you might have forgotten that I'm with Malva is A, I have not been active at all on her Discord, or anyone's Discords, let's be honest, for a bit, and B, Malva stream, me and Malva never stream, like, remotely the same time. We're on, like, opposite sides of the world with time. Because she's always streams at night and I always stream in the morning. Because we never catch each other's streams. It's a problem. It's a problem actually with most VTubers I know. Yeah, with you as well, where I'm like... And then when you've been streaming on the weekends, like yesterday I saw you were at 4:30 my time, and I was like, oh, I could have watched that, except I was in the middle of viewing houses. And like, even today I'm gonna be like, I immediately go do homework after I get done with the stream. I am honored, Puma. Also, please do still get sleep. Like, sleep good. Sleep very good. I don't know what you just did. No clue. Could you not tell by watching? I simply concentrated all of my awareness on my celestial vessel and fired out the magic. This is hopeless. Can confirm, it's hopeless. Come now, one mustn't balk at the first hurdle. Now just close your eyes and give it a try. How do you even concentrate awareness? Oh, I guess we did figure it out? Kala. What's happening? Unicorn's lecture awaiting heightened powers within Kala. Controlling various attributes, taking down foes with magic. You acquired the mage job class. The thing that had to be buffed. What is that? I do not know either. It would seem the monolite weapon studied Unicorn's magic and changed its owner to match? Enough with the labyrinthine education. It's situations. There we go. It's like, I know what that word is, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Speak simply. Yeah, you're not the one to talk, sir. Kala is now able to utilize magic after taking your lecture. Is that to say that my lecture worked? I know it is surprising, sir. But of course it would. Your teacher was none other than the illustrious Unicorn. I like how the team was like so creative with the naming of this unicorn that its name is literally Unicorn. It tells you like how much they care, and kind of is ironic considering like how monologue-y and walking thesaurus the unicorn is. Maybe also a sign that there's only one of them, which is good because we couldn't handle two. That's too much words. My brain not big enough. But from the look of her, I cannot imagine Colin made this happen consciously. In which case... Yes, let us not waste any more time. We can defeat that monster now, can we not? Yes, we can. Kala, this must be very confusing to you, but it means your powers have enhanced. It is likely this phenomenon will occur again in the future. It is a good thing. Yay! Thank you for the spark notes. Let's keep moving. Once you select a job, you can start changing jobs. Try it out. Select the job mage. Party. Here, mage. You can equip jobs when standing near Motus Motorlight. Earn job points for the jobs you have equipped. Press CR. Basically the same thing. We changed job to mage, now get that crawler.
Here I go.
Yeah, look at that long cast time. This is great to have two casters on the same team with no tank or any melee. Whatever could we want besides that? Though, with that said, we are getting a little bit past our scheduled swim time. I didn't mind going a little bit over because the internet kind of spazzed there for a minute, and we weren't at a good place. We're still not at an amazing place, but in the meantime, I am getting super hungry, and so I want to nom. So, right now, I don't know buttons on Switch controller. They confuse me. So, I'm gonna get food. We should have Zero Escape tomorrow. If we don't, if I have a migraine, I might look at something else. Because last migraine stream with Zero Escape was kind of really sketch, and Exa had to carry me. In the meantime, there's that. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Wednesday's stream should go on, but will be short because I have a Zoom doctor's appointment, like, running through stream time, so it'll be like the first hour and a half and then done. And then Friday is the subathon. Sunday should be canceled. Everything but the subathon is subject to not doing housing stuffs TM. Subathon will 100% happen though. Like, I'm not gonna let anything interrupt that. So, with that, thank you everyone for stopping by. I super appreciate it as always, and for hanging out with me and all the support. And I don't know who to farm or who to raid again, and honestly I'm kind of wanting to pass out. So I think I might just end stream at the moment, because I feel like death. So yes, thank you everybody. Go be with whoever auto host says you should be with, and send them much chaos, and bye bye.